Skills Training Videos welcomes you to our series on general safety in the workplace. The training objective of this video is to give you basic knowledge on how to identify and respond correctly to the safety signs you will most likely encounter in your workplace. As you know, there are 5 different types of signs. Green signs provide you with basic information. Blue signs instruct you to take some form of compulsory action and which personal protective equipment you should wear. Circular or red circle signs prohibits you from doing something such as entering a hazardous area. Yellow and black signs provide warning of a local hazard or condition. And red and white signs identify the location of fire equipment. In this module, Module 3, we will focus on the circular or red circle signs. These signs prohibit you from doing something. For example, entering a gas area where smoking or using a naked flame is strictly prohibited. Stay out of these areas as gas is very dangerous and can explode. These signs are there for your safety and the safety of those around you and should be adhered to at all times. Let's now have a look at these individual signs. The smoking prohibited sign. This sign indicates that you are prohibited from smoking in the area. No person is allowed to smoke in an area where gas or flammable liquids are used or stored. The law also prohibits smoking in any public or enclosed area. If you are a smoker, make sure you smoke only in areas which have been designated for that purpose. The fire and open flame prohibited sign. This sign is often combined with the no smoking sign. In areas where there are flammable substances and liquids, an open flame can cause a fire or an explosion. This sign therefore indicates that any fire or flame, such as a burning match or cigarette lighter, which may ignite a flammable liquid or substance, is not allowed in the area. The water as extinguishing agent prohibited sign. Water should not be used on fires where electricity is present, as you could electrocute yourself. This sign indicates that you should not use water as an extinguishing agent. CO2 and dry powder portable fire extinguishers can safely be used on electrical fires. Water should not be used on liquid fires as it will not extinguish the fire but spread it. Dry powder is a good extinguishing agent for liquid fires. The proceeding beyond this point prohibited sign. This sign indicates that entry beyond this point is restricted. You would therefore not be allowed to enter the specific area. Please adhere to these signs as they are there for your own safety's sake. The thoroughfare for pedestrians prohibited sign. Certain areas could be dangerous. This sign indicates that no pedestrians are allowed. You are therefore not allowed to use this area as a walkway. Find an alternative route. The loose clothing, ties, jewelry and unconfined long hair prohibited sign. Loose objects can very easily get caught in moving machinery. This sign indicates that you are not allowed to wear any loose-fitting outer clothing, any jewelry, ornament, any watch or keychain, any long loose-hanging hair, or anything which may be caught up in the moving parts of machinery. For security purposes, certain items will not be permitted past reception. The carrying of firearms prohibited sign. This sign indicates that you are not allowed to carry a firearm, while this sign indicates that you are not allowed to enter with a camera. The company will provide a place of safekeeping where you can collect your valuables when leaving the premises. The alcohol prohibited sign. This sign indicates that you are not allowed to be in the possession or under the influence of alcohol, while this sign indicates that drugs of any kind are prohibited. Also remember that any employee who is or appears to be under the influence of intoxicating liquor or drugs will not be allowed to enter or remain at work. The eating or drinking prohibited sign. As there can be chemical residues present in all sorts of places and on many surfaces, you should wash your hands before you eat, drink or use the toilet. This sign indicates that you are not allowed to eat or drink in the area, either for health reasons or certain housekeeping rules. Make sure you know in which areas you are allowed to eat or drink. The carrying of long material prohibited sign. This sign indicates that you are not allowed to carry long material in this area, as there are electrical trolley lines overhead and touching them could electrocute you. The drinking of this water prohibited sign. This sign warns you that the water, be it in a tap, pipe or any other container, is not fit for human consumption. Do not drink this water as it can seriously damage your health. Only drink water where you see this sign. The use of compressed air to dust body prohibited sign. This sign indicates that you're not allowed to use compressed air to dust yourself, as there could be harmful residues on your clothing or parts of your body. For your safety and the safety of those around you, only use compressed air for the purpose intended for. The hand tramming prohibited sign. This sign indicates that you are not allowed to perform hand tramming in the area, for example exiting or entering through a specific door. When noticing this sign, use an alternative door or route. This concludes our overview on red circle signs. We suggest you stop the video now for a discussion break. After the break, we'll discuss yellow and black hazard signs. Should you have any questions or need clarification on any of the signs we've discussed, please speak to your training officer or safety representative during this break.